What's up, y'all? Welcome back to My Supremes Tarot. Hope everybody's doing well, staying prayed up, focused on spiritual hygiene. King of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. Okay, so something is at work here. Some type of plan. Okay? Somebody can know that something is being worked, reworked. Somebody knows, has an inner knowing of an investment. Somebody reaping something. Harvest. It's harvest season. What? Five of Swords. Nine of Wands. Somebody's challenged with getting what they want. Somebody's feeling defeated. They are facing challenges and getting what they want, which is to balance out something. A King of Wands and a Knight of Pentacles. Somebody is very slow moving. Queen of Wands in the reverse. Temperance to balance out something with the Queen of Wands in reverse. Somebody's facing challenges to get what they want, which is to balance out something with a Queen of Wands or a Queen of Wands in reverse. Because somebody's aware of a Queen of Wands in reverse. Or they know somebody is a Queen of Wands in reverse. Six of Wands, strength. Somebody has victory and success over somebody. What's this? What's going on here? What's this about, Spirit? Three of Cups. Friendship. Eight of Cups. Somebody walked away. Party's over. Ace of Swords. That's the truth. Somebody spoke a truth. Somebody's walking away from a friend group. Walking away from, friends. Or friends have walked away. Somebody spoke a truth. They know the truth. Somebody's left a Three of Cups. Or a Three of Cups has walked away. Somebody spoke a truth. They know the truth. Page of Swords. They were spying. Somebody found out. Did they research and they know the truth? They know the truth about what? A King of Wands. Or this King of Wands knows the truth? What's this Ace of Swords with this King of Wands? Page of Pentacles. Somebody's being practical. Somebody made a practical decision. Page of Swords. Or they're looking at readings. Somebody could be reading cards. Reading something, a document. Page of Pentacles is something you hold in your hand. Somebody's reading something, they know the truth. Because somebody researched something on a document. Knight of Wands. The Devil. That somebody is very obsessed and lustful. Lustful and obsessive. Somebody's looking at something. Proof of something. Somebody's lustful and obsessive. They have proof. They're holding something tangible. They have proof. Four of Wands. About a house. About a family. A marriage. The Four of Wands. They know the truth about a Four of Wands. With this King of Wands, the Fool, somebody was naive. Somebody didn't see something. The Fool. King of Cups. Somebody was not emotionally intelligent about something. Or somebody took a leap of faith thinking it was the most emotionally intelligent thing to do, or they thought it was a stable thing to do. Somebody was just trying to be a King of Cups, compassionate. They were trying to be understanding. Death. They know something's over. Four of Wands, the Fool. Somebody was naive that a King of Cups would end something, or they took a leap of faith to end something. Because they know the truth. They looked at a document about a house, a contract on a house, a deed on a house, a union, a contract and a marriage. They looked at their marriage contracts. Three of Swords. Somebody heartbroken. Somebody looking at divorce papers or something here. Somebody ended something. So somebody could be looking at divorce papers because they have proof that somebody is very toxic and lustful. Wow. So somebody's heartbroken over this ending because they feel trapped. Something is stagnating somebody or restricts somebody's income, or somebody has restricted income, or they're not reliable, or somebody was relying on somebody to be trapped. They're heartbroken because somebody is ending something when they thought that they would be trapped, but they was too emotionally intelligent. They took a leap of faith and ended something. Somebody didn't see that coming because they thought somebody would be trapped. But somebody was looking at something tangible and found out the truth, so they walked away from a 3 of Cups. This could be a roommate situation, something about a household or a marriage or a document, a contract. Oh, okay. So somebody thought somebody had bound them to something and somebody got out of the bind. Okay. So now somebody's walking away. Somebody's not responsible for something on this contract, on this deed, on this thing that they're holding. They reviewed something. So somebody looked over a contract and was like, oh, it could be a lease agreement, anything, y'all. Okay. But they looked it over and they were like, oh, I'm actually not bound to this. So I'm out. But somebody thought they had bound somebody with them, 2 of Cups. But 2 of Cups, the Empress, Ace of Swords. Somebody know the truth about an Empress, a relationship with an Empress. What is this? What else? Somebody know the truth about a secret. All right, what's the secret? The moon. Something was hidden. They knew somebody hid something. The moon. Thinking somebody would be stupid. The moon. They thought somebody was naive. The Empress. They thought the Empress was naive, or somebody was naive about an Empress. Somebody hid an Empress. Hiding from an Empress. What's this? What's the moon? A secret. 2 of Pentacles that somebody juggled. So the Empress, 2 of Pentacles, the Tower, 8 of Wands. King of Cups. Shocking how emotionally intelligent somebody is. 8 of Wands. Something could have came crashing down literally real fast. Real fast. Somebody ended something real fast because they too emotionally intelligent. The Lovers. Yeah, somebody made a different decision in love. So something caused something to be like really like to crash and burn. Literally. With the 8 of Wands and the Tower, something caused something to crash and burn because somebody was juggling and somebody made a different choice. So something crashed and burned real fast. Okay, yeah, the Wheel of Fortune, big changes, or something was destined to happen. Somebody was destined to make a choice. What's the Wheel of Fortune? The world. It was meant for a cycle to end or for a new one to begin. Because somebody's an Empress. So somebody was juggling an Empress. They was bound to close that out. That was bound to come to an end. We're done. What else about this? Child, what? Yeah, yeah. Because somebody see the truth, or I'm speaking the truth. Yeah, the Hermit. Somebody investigated to find out what was real. 8 of Wands. What's the 8 of Wands? Somebody could have been text messaging. What's this? Talking to somebody. 8 of Wands. 9 of Wands. There's a block in communication, or something was blocked energetically. Somebody know why somebody not talking. Strength. What's strength? Courage. Page of Cups. Because somebody is innocent, sweet, Courageous. Somebody got good news. That's why something was blocked. Communication was blocked because somebody can't. Oh, somebody breadcrumbed. That's why communicate. So that's why somebody not talking to somebody because they breadcrumb them. They breadcrumb an Empress. That's why. So the Empress is not talking to somebody. And somebody know the truth about that. So they ended something. Somebody looked something over. This could be like a text message, a picture, an email, an email. I'm hearing somebody looking at somebody's phone and found something about why there's a block in communication with somebody. It's because they was juggling. So it was bound for something to end. Somebody found out the truth. Yeah, the tower. Someone's shocked. Okay, my bad. So somebody found something. They know the truth about why somebody not talking to somebody. They're not talking to somebody why. They're not talking to somebody why. The hermit. Because somebody look deeper. Seven of Wands. Somebody's very defensive. Somebody's withdrawn and defensive. Somebody was attacking someone that's not around, or somebody's withdrawn and defensive. So somebody was withdrawn and defensive. Maybe they was trying to defend their phone. Somebody was real like, don't touch my phone, hands off, something like that. The fool. Thinking somebody would be blind or something, would be naive. So somebody not naive. They looked into something. If this person was being real weird about their phone, they're like, why you so, let me see. Let me see. Why you won't let me see the message? What is it? Let me see. The hangman. The fool. Yeah, somebody thought somebody would be a fool forever or something. What? Okay. So somebody figuring out somebody's not bound to something. And they know why. If they know why there's a block in communication, somebody thought somebody would be trapped. They're not. So somebody is like leaving. It's gonna be a third party situation. What else? Somebody know the truth. Ace of Pentacles. Somebody presented evidence. There's evidence. There's proof. Nine of Cups. Could be a lot of proof. Okay. There's proof somebody did too much. Nine of Cups. Proof somebody's wishes coming true. Could be. What's that? There's proof somebody did too much. Ace of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. Child. Ace of Pentacles. Nine of Cups. Page of Pentacles. Queen of Cups. Wow. So this could be a lot of messages, a lot of proof in the messages, tangible proof, a lot of it. Nine of Cups is like overindulgence. Someone presented over a lot of proof. Page of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, like messages to a Queen of Cups, messages about a Queen of Cups. There's a lot of messages somebody read. Knight of Cups. That somebody was loving, sweet. There's a lot of loving messages from this Queen of Cups. So somebody got a lot of proof that someone loves somebody. A Queen of Cups loves somebody. Wow. There's a lot of proof of that. So somebody's like looking over emails or text messages or call logs or whatever. And they know a Queen of Cups was very loving and very courageous, very brave with this person. They were very strong. Two of Pentacles, even though somebody was juggling, somebody kept being strong for somebody, or somebody kept being in their ego, could be about something here, or somebody was just had the strength to persevere. Two of Pentacles, they kept going, balancing. Yeah, Knight of Cups kept giving love to somebody. They kept showing somebody love because they was strong enough to. So somebody tried to love somebody. It feels like this Queen of Cups had a lot of love to give. They was very strong and courageous when dealing with somebody. There's a lot of proof of that. Somebody saw proof of that. They're looking at something. Page of Pentacles. They're looking at it. They see. So what they look, child, what else? This is interesting. The Tower, it's shocking. Somebody didn't see something coming. The Tower as an upheaval. The Moon behind the scenes. It's a shocking secret. This is a shocking secret. What the Moon? A shocking secret. The Chariot about somebody's car. The Star, the Chariot, somebody's willpower. Somebody is the light. Somebody's faith. Somebody has a lot of faith. Somebody's run by faith. They move with faith. They have control of themselves, their faith. Somebody's inspirational. Somebody's hopeful. So they love this person. Page of Wands about a new beginning, or somebody's hopeful about their new beginning. Is shocking. It's an upheaval because somebody is hopeful or was hopeful for a new beginning, or someone sent hopeful messages to somebody. So that's how shocking something is. Why the Tower? Why the Tower though? Yeah. So why did the High Priestess? Yeah. Why the Tower? Why the Tower? Because somebody know Queen of Wands. What's that? The Empress. Somebody knows that the Queen of Wands is the Empress, or somebody's a very attractive mother figure. Somebody's very bold, confident, courageous. Somebody, Queen of Wands, loud energy, attractive. So it's up to a Tower, how attractive somebody is. Temperance. They're very balanced. An alchemist. Somebody is very balanced. Somebody's an earth angel. The Chariot. Yeah. So it's shocking that somebody really is the Empress. They're very bold. They're attractive. Temperance, the Chariot. Somebody could have angels around them. Four Cups, the Chariot, and they can't be controlled. Somebody refuses to be controlled because they're an earth angel. Somebody can't control somebody that's an earth angel. Like they can't do that. Yeah, Three of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, and they're sad because somebody is independent. So this is like this Queen of Wands Empress is like a free spirit, but still very loving, giving, nurturing. They'll love you, they'll give you love, whatever. But also they're very independent. They're very free spirited. They can do their own thing. Ain't nobody about to trap you just because you love them. The Moon, that was hidden. Somebody didn't know that you was independent and free. Somebody didn't know you was cool. You could have dealt with a heartbreak by yourself too, a lot of betrayals by yourself, something like that. Hidden animosities and stuff like that from people, and you're still independent. That's how strong you are. So somebody tried to play with you. Somebody tried to hide that you were very loving, probably, and you're an earth angel. That's why something, it's like something, stuff don't touch you. It's like, whatever. Oh, okay, that's what we on. All right, bitch, bye. And then you continue trucking, you keep trucking. You're too strong. You had the strength to keep going through this or whatever. Like, get through it is what I mean. You have the strength to keep on going. Five of Wands, through some type of conflict. What's this Five of Wands? Bitch? Somebody fighting. Three of Cups. Now somebody fighting with this Three of Cups. Now somebody at war with this Three of Cups. The Hermit. They isolating themselves, or because people are withdrawn from conflict. Somebody could have wanted to have you compete and you withdrew. Because bitch, why would you compete? You're the Empress. What do you mean? Five of Wands, Three of Cups, child. Somebody wanted you to compete with a third party. The Hangman. Yeah. The Star. Because they wanted to be seen in like some type of high regard or something. The Star, they wanted to have clout, so they wanted you to compete with a third party. Bitch, So somebody who knew you were courageous and loving to them wanted to have you compete with with third parties, other women, other men, whatever this is. So I know that they wanted you to compete because they wanted to knock you down or something, knock you down in size or something. Like, yeah, you bold and attractive and you the empress, but I'm about to make you compete with somebody. You like, bitch, I ain't about to do shit. I'm about to get in my car and leave the chariot. Vroom vroom, bitch. Skirt. We out. Yeah, Knight of Cups for their affection, for their love. Because somebody was a player, non-committal. They had you in a third party trying to compete. Somebody found this out. Who found this out? Who found this out? Six of Wands, the Fool, the World. Somebody who successfully fooled people in public that they was um some type of charmer, or they had bitches, or they was Mr. Bitches or Mrs. Bitches or whatever this is. Oh, I got women competing for me. Yeah, online, social media, haha, women competing for me. That's this person. They thought they had the whole world fooled in public. They thought, they look like they winning by putting you in a third party. Bitch, somebody tried to get clout off of just dealing with you. Mm-mm. Yeah, Six of Cups in the past. This is what they did. This is what they was doing. Child. Page of Cups. What's the Page of Cups? Yeah, a breadcrumber. Page of Cups. Eight of Cups. And he was like, again, breadcrumb who? Whomst. Certainly not the Empress. Oh, bitch, bye. Somebody was breadcrumbing and then walking away in and out. Yeah, Ace of Cups because they wanted you to compete for their heart. Ace of Cups with the Five of Wands over here. Bitch, please. That's why they was in and out. Child. And very defensive of their heart. Somebody got blocked heart chakra. They like to play games. They thought you wouldn't bounce after being breadcrumbed. Child. Mm-mm. So, who is this that's looking at the phone? Let's find that out. An Emperor, King of Cups. Could be a true one. Nine of Cups, Ace of Wands. Four of Wands. Somebody who wanted to manifest a reunion. Somebody who was trying to manifest because somebody is very depressed. Nine of Cups, Five of Cups. Somebody could be watching somebody drink. So this could be a person that was trying to help them. The Lovers. Yeah, because somebody said about the decision they made to breadcrumb and Empress. Who is this looking at the phone or whatever? Who is looking at the email? Who is this looking at the proof? Who is this looking at the proof? A Knight of Swords. Somebody who's an intellectual. Somebody who speaks the truth. The Hermit. Somebody who did their research. Knight of Swords. Somebody was they took the opportunity on to do some research. Somebody could, research for a living, or like this, they passionate about it, or they felt strongly to look into something. They had an idea and ran with it. The Hermit, to look into something. Yeah, a choice someone made. Why they made the choice they made. The Hangman. Yeah, they wanted to gain perspective about why somebody made a choice that they made. They wanted to figure this out. So somebody did their own research. They looked deeper about why somebody made a choice. The Fool, Ten of Wands. Because somebody could feel really embarrassed and foolish. They see that somebody felt foolish and embarrassed, or that somebody was carrying a lot of weight around. They was naive. The Chariot. Somebody was trying to maybe help somebody, or somebody trying to gain control. They was hopeful to gain control over these burdens. This could be somebody that was helping somebody. Who is this? Five of Wands, the Emperor. Some type of conflict they was in. Why somebody was having such a problem. The Ten of Wands with the Chariot. They was trying to figure out why somebody was having such a problem with moving forward and getting control of something. Releasing burdens and removing obstacles, a lot of obstacles. So they were trying to figure out why somebody was depressed, why they was drinking, why they wasn't satisfied with a choice, why they were unable to move forward, why they were so weighed down, why they was walking around with heavy energy. It's because they was in conflict. Eight of Cups, King of Cups, Five of Wands, the Emperor. And somebody because somebody was emotionally intelligent enough to walk away from fighting for something. That's why. So somebody, yeah. So somebody was determined to figure this out. Determined. The Knight of Swords is determination as well. It's like the Chariot, but Hermit. So they was determined to figure out why this person was so damn weighed down, why they couldn't move forward, why so many obstacles was in their way, based off a choice they made. They wanted to figure out how the hell did you making this major choice or this choice in love? Why is that weighing you down, or why are you so stuck on it? Yeah, Eight of Cups, justice. They figured out it was correct for somebody to walk away. Knight of Wands. And why they were so bold about it, why they were so determined also as a Knight of Wands, passionate, or walked away from a lustful energy. Yeah, because somebody was a player. Nine of Wands, Eight of Cups, justice. That's why somebody walked away. So somebody figured this out. Who the fuck is this hermit? I want to know. Judgment. Somebody overindulging. Somebody overindulged. That's why they did too fucking much. And you was like, bitch, you playing with the right one today. Okay? Y'all know I curse. I'm sorry. Y'all probably be like, why? Because I'm grown. That's why. So Nine of Cups reverse, somebody that's overindulgent, somebody that's do too much. Period. Nine of Cups to me in reverse is the same thing, because somebody party too much and somebody do too much. It's just too much. You don't need 9 cups of nothing. Okay. Somebody wishes is not coming true, they're not gonna come true. And that's the final judgment. That's the final call. Somebody didn't awaken, or somebody's awakening to why somebody's not getting their way. That's what that is. 9 of Cups. Even it's because they did too much. That's why somebody wishes not coming true. Judgment. And that's final. Their wishes are not going to come true because somebody knows. Somebody did too much. The fool. They were stupid. Okay, so who is this doing research? Can you please, Spirit, tell us who it is? A King of Swords, Three of Swords. Somebody that can see how heartbroken somebody is. Or this is the King of Swords. I don't think this person is hurt. They could be hurt by this person if they told them lies or wasted their time, or what's the King of Swords? Or somebody is just overseeing how stupid somebody was and blind and stupid. King of Swords, Three of Swords. This could be an air sign. What's this King of Swords, Three of Swords? Ace of Wands. Fresh idea. A fresh start in love. A new idea in love. So a King of Swords is heartbroken that somebody's manifesting. Somebody could be doing love spells. The High Priestess. And somebody know that. So King of Swords, somebody with a bird's eye view. Ace of Wands. Ace of Cups. Somebody's trying to like manifest love. A fresh start in love. King of Swords. Somebody could have been seeing somebody do that, watching somebody do that. They know somebody was trying to manifest a fresh start in love. King of Swords. They see what this person is doing. So this person was watching this person go through all of this while they was trying to manifest a new chance in love. They know their wish is not coming true. And they know why. The High Priestess. Wheel of Fortune. Something's changed. Somebody knows something changed. Knight of Pentacles. Somebody know something was fated to change. Somebody know the tables have turned. That's what it is. Okay. Who is looking into this though? Who is King of Swords in relation to the situation? Ace of Wands. This could have been somebody doing spell work for this person. Ace of Wands. Page of Pentacles. Creating something practical. So somebody could have been trying to give somebody an idea, giving them ideas, fresh ideas. Page of Pentacles. Nine of Wands. Yeah, but they was having trouble coming up with an idea. They know that's why somebody couldn't come up with any ideas. Or this person whose wish is not coming true, they ain't had no ideas. They was trying to manifest a decision, a practical decision. They're trying to be practical about something, but something is hard. Somebody's, it's like they barely there. Somebody's wounded, they tired, they're exhausted, they don't have no ideas. Why somebody wasn't getting this fresh start, or this is the person they was watching. Four of Cups, yeah. Somebody keep facing rejection. They like, why you keep being rejected? Now they know why, because somebody's not confused, or they was confused why something kept being rejected. This, if this is a person that was helping them do a love spell on you, they like, why is this shit not? I'm done did every cup I said do on. Did you do it on Tuesday at 3 o'clock? You sure? And here it goes showing up, and you like, I don't want it. Can you please send that back? It's from somebody special. I don't. I got. I'm cool. Thank you. Thank you. I'm telling you, they kept. You don't want this wine? No. Damn. Let me see. She like white wine. This one? No. Damn. Let's try the other red. The New Zealand white. All right. Boom. No. It kept being rejected. Stop. Who is this doing this damn spell work? Somebody in a family. Somebody they live with in their house. The star, seven of wands. Now somebody knows somebody why somebody so damn defensive. Seven of pentacles about whatever they was invested in. Why somebody kept doing something. Why somebody kept reworking something, planting seeds. Seven of pentacles. It's somebody they live with. Or why somebody was why it kept being rejected for them to plant seeds for their stability, or why they couldn't plant seeds for a reunion. What else? A coming together, Four of Wands, a marriage. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles, something was taking a long time. Knight of Pentacles, death. Oh, because what? Knight of Pentacles and death? Something came to a complete stop. Knight of Pentacles, death, because it's already permanently over. That's why they was facing challenges. Somebody like, duh. It's because it's already over. The Chariot. Somebody don't have control of a secret. The Moon. The Empress. Somebody don't have control of us. It's the end of trying to control an Empress from behind the scenes, out of sight. Like somebody doing something behind the scenes, and they like, bitch, it's already over. Something, a union. It came to a complete stop. Knight of Wands and death. This all four tires flat. Engine dead. Alternator shot. No oil in the car. No antifreeze. It's 10 degrees out. So, boom. Two of Wands. Wheel of Fortune, because somebody changed their path, their decision. Seven of Pentacles. Somebody kept changing their mind. Seven of Pentacles. Somebody kept trying to move forward with something. The Wheel of Fortune, or somebody is going where something's fated. They had to make a decision, or something was fated. Seven of Pentacles, Two of Swords. Somebody was indecision about what seeds to plant. Somebody didn't know how to take action. Two of Wands is moving forth with something, going forward with a plan. The Wheel of Fortune, good luck and fortune. Why somebody couldn't make a decision about how to rework moving forward with something. It's because it already had come to an end. Child. So somebody like, yo, help me do this love spell on this person that I breadcrumbed and mistreated. But they didn't say that part. It was like, help me do this love spell, get this person back. They like, all right, what you need? I just need them to come back because I just need them to come back. All right, bro, do this on Tuesday, go back, do this on Wednesday, the next Thursday. Then at 3:00, make sure you do it at 3, 6, and 9, and da 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 da. They're like, yo, it's not working. What you mean it's not working? Yo, my shit work. What you mean? I already take this, John. I got a couple new another ones for you. Let me figure it out. All right, I got you. Here you go, player. Cool. It's not working. What you mean it's not working? We sat there for 3 hours and we said, hey, what the fuck you talking about? Y'all, I know my research. I know I used every spell. I know it worked. Go do it when how I told you to do it. Somebody like, they not coming back. It's not working. They like, yo, there's no way you doing 50, 11 love spells on this Empress and they not coming back. There's no way. There's more to the story here. What you not telling me? I ain't not telling you now. I just want him to come back and say we had a little disagreement, you know what I'm saying? And I want him to come back. And they're like, yo, I used 50. I gave you the obsession spell. Did you do the obsession spell? Yeah, I did the obsession spell. All right, well, why the fuck they not here? I don't know. Somebody like, man, give me your fucking phone, bro. Give me your shit. Let me know. Let me see. Somebody like, nah, because listen, you don't need to be all in my shit like that. Why you gotta know more factors? Tell me more, because you're not telling me something. I need something to go off of to make it work. All right, right. I had called her a B word, right? So, that's what it is. Oh, all right, I got nothing. Don't worry about that. I'll do it. This them. Dumb as a motherfucker. You somewhere like got somebody else, moving on with my life, not worry about this person because they fucking breadcrumb and I'm the Empress. Bitch, I'm the Empress. What you mean? Fuck your love spells. I can feel you doing that shit. Back to sender, bitch. It's not hitting me. Bing, 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 bouncing off me. I ain't coming back. You don't want this weather? No. Not the Zulu. No. Not the Chardonnay either. It's on oak. No. That's you. And they're like, yo, why this $3,000 Sauvignon Blanc? What you mean they don't want it? That's them. Somebody like, man, something going on here. So they figured it out. Boom. Because somebody was defensive. 7 of Wands. Child, what's this? 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands, y'all. What's this? King of Wands. So somebody woke the hell up and was like, somebody defensive against you for a reason. Now they like, let me see it. They made a judgment call. They like, let me find out exactly why is this shit blocked? I'm like, I'm doing it and it's blocked. And they defensive against you. Why? So somebody chose to be rational, emotionally balanced, about compassionate in a situation, trying to understand why somebody would be so defensive, why love spells wouldn't work if they know they spell work, if they know the charms to put on and it's not working on you when it worked on 100 different people last week. You mean to tell me it's something going on here? That's what they said. They put their thinking cap on, bitch. They was like, the only reason why somebody wouldn't respond to this is if something really bad happened. So what happened, y'all? Man, see, what happened was because you're very attractive and you're in control. This could be, what's the Queen of Wands, the Chariot? Oh, somebody knew the truth about when somebody traveled, or the truth about somebody's vehicle, or somebody controlled the narrative, or somebody spoke the truth. Judgment. They see something differently. They see something true. Somebody could have even somebody knew the truth. A Queen of Wands got control of the truth. Somebody know you knew the narrative, or it's a Queen of Wands that know the truth is in control. Something's in control here about you. You control something, the truth. The truth is you're in control. You gain control, clarity. Okay. You control whether somebody gets a yes answer. You're in control. So somebody used their emotional intelligence and their compassion to understand why you would be in control of something. It's because you knew the truth. You had already gained clarity about something. about this person. So somebody like, that's the only way this shit not working. It's something you not telling me, bro. Let me put my thinking cap on. If somebody was doing this love spell on me, I'd come. Unless that type of energy. Okay. 10 of Swords, unless they had put 10 swords in my bag, then I might be like, no, that's them. Stupid. About time. 10 of Swords, child. 3 of Swords, yeah. Because someone backstabbed someone and broke their heart. So you could have spoke the truth and gained control of the narrative here. You could have spoke the truth about this person, and somebody stumbled upon your post or upon something you said, or you had an interaction with this person, or they overheard a conversation, or maybe they got into your phone too, or some shit here. Somebody know you speaking the truth. Somebody betrayed you, backstabbed you, and broke your heart, child. 10 swords in your back. This is a deep betrayal. This is 2 betrayal cards, 2 heartbreak cards, 2 I can't believe you fucking did that cards. Somebody like, oh, what your dumb ass. Why would you be protected from what I'm doing? I'm the King of Wands. I'm the leader of this magic shit here. Unless, oh, y'all know I'm goofy. Oh. Now somebody sees some temperance judgment. They like, I get it. I get it. You made a balanced decision. After somebody put 10 swords in your back and used one of them to slice your heart open, totally understand why these spells aren't working, girl. Totally understand. Congratulations, you idiot. Okay. What else? What time is it? Child, don't piss me off today. What else? Death. Something's over. Death. Yeah. With this King of Wands trying to attack you, child, bitch. If you don't sit down somewhere like how he's sitting the fuck down and relaxing, somebody need to go do that. Okay? Put it down. Walk away. It's over. With somebody trying to defend this person, stand up for this person, attack you, say you're the problem, some shit here. Yeah, the Tower. They can't believe it. They can't even believe it. Somebody's destroying something. What's this 3 of Cups? Somebody. Okay, so that's the third part. So who does King? Give me this King one. This fucking King one. The Hangman. Yeah, because they see something different. Okay. They could be very defensive. They see you differently. Hello, King of Wands. About time you woke up. Hey, hey. This King of Wands calling a lot though, for real, y'all. It's gonna be a Sagittarius or something, or a Leo, man. It's not giving Aries. Death, King of Wands, 7 of Wands. He done. You like, man, I'm done. They could be defending you now. Hello, King of Wands. It's about time, honey. You know. Oh, I hate them little bugs flying around. Okay. So now they're defending you. They see you differently. They defending you. They could be protecting you, child. The Sun. Yeah, they see something now because something came to light about you, about the situation. Something is shocking that came out. Something exposed is so shocked. It's exposed this person. They shocked. Yeah, 3 of Swords. They could be hurt for you. Okay. What else about this King of Wands? Justice. So they gonna do the right thing. 5 of Wands. They not about to fight you. They're not about to fight you. Somebody gonna do the right thing. They're not gonna fight you. 5 of Wands. They're ending some conflict. Justice. 5 of Wands in the reverse. Judgment. And yeah, they've made their decision. They're not going to do this. They're not going to do this. The world is done. I mean, it's completely done. 3 of Swords. They're ending something with this heartbreak. 3 of Wands. Something is heartbreaking. Could be online. Somebody's walking away. Somebody could be watching you in the public. They could be watching you online. They know you walked away from this heartbreak. They're not about to fight you. Somebody already hurt you. They put 10 swords in your back. Yeah, that's why you're walking toward a 10 of pentacles. Somebody could be walking toward abundance. They've watched you maybe walk toward this or walk into this. It's because it's justice. What's Knight of Cups? You walked away from a smooth talker, a player. Yeah, now they in despair. Somebody could have loved to see you sad. Yeah, this fucking fake ass Emperor, Wands, Ace of Wands. Somebody who think what they think, they act what they think. They always got their dick in their hand. So somebody know why you walked away from this person. It's because they always got their dick in their hand, ready to put it in somebody's cup, metaphorical, you know, liquidy, or something. Huh? Okay, they always ready to do that. Yeah, they've watched you. They know why you walked away. It's because this person was like that. Somebody had no regard for your health, theirs, your feelings, nothing. Nine of Wands, somebody is challenged. They are a player. This is what slows them down. This is what burdens them. Somebody could also be embarrassed that they played this silly ass game with you. They could be very lustful. Somebody has heavy, lustful energy. That's all they do. Knight of Wands, 10 of Wands, King of Wands. So, Emperor, sorry. That's all this person do. That's what's stopping this person from being a leader, a true leader. Or somebody think it's about collecting bitches, Mr. Bitches. That's what they think make them an emperor. All the stuff they done put in somebody. Somebody gotta have a lot of strap-ons. It's something this person can't stop being a player or something like that. They couldn't stop being a player. So somebody know that. Okay. What else? And this Ace of Pentacles. What's this? Eight of Wands. Is proof, and there could also be proof in conversations they having with somebody else, or somebody saying, I see this. I'm telling you this is why. Or their energy signature says it. Or it could be evident in how they talk about stuff. They could, yeah, because I went down there with Shirley and them, yeah, you already know what I got into. What's your dumb ass? It's proving how somebody talk and their energy, how they walk around, how they move. Yeah, Two of Swords, and they're in denial. They're in denial that this is their problem. They was in denial in the past, but it's proof in how they talk about it. Could be how they talked about you to somebody. Yeah, Queen of Swords, but you called this person out. Queen of Swords, Emperor. That's why you got boundaries. That's why you icy with this person. And they in denial about why you're this way toward them. It's because they was in denial that this is the energy they sit in. Somebody don't want to see that that's the reason. Or it's proof in how they talk that they couldn't make a decision, or they was at a crossroads in the past about you. And that's why you don't give a fuck about them. Because you like, who? You the Knight of Wands. We talking emperors, babe. You're not even a king. Yeah, the Chariot. Somebody could be very controlling. The Magician, and they manipulate to do it. The Fool, because they think people stupid. The Fool, Four of Cups. So you weren't a fool for this person. The Fool and Four of Cups. You refuse to let this person have control of you, manipulate you. Some magic ain't work. You like, bitch, I'm the Queen of Swords. I see all that shit. I'm going to call all that shit out. Ace of Swords, all right. I'm on your head. I'm on your head. Somebody assessing what you saying. The Seven of Pentacles. Somebody thought you was blind to what they was trying to do. Yeah, creating illusions around you. They thought they was Queen of Swords. You cut right through that shit. You like, bitch, we're not doing that. Page of Wands. Yeah, confusing messages. Five of Pentacles. Somebody didn't want to make something clear. Yeah, Five of Pentacles, Page of Swords, by not communicating. Somebody didn't communicate nothing to you. But you're the Queen of Swords, you already know. that this person wanted to plant seeds of confusion by not speaking to you. So somebody pulled back from communicating to try to create confusion. Somebody could have been trying to send messages in your dreams to plant seeds of confusion, telepathically communicating with you to create confusion. There's nothing to be confused about. This person was a player and is a player and is lustful. You could have even seen something in this person's energy. You could have got a download. Eight of Wands with the Page of Pentacles. I mean, Ace of Pentacles. Okay. Uh-huh. This person funny as shit with a weird ass. The Star. The Hermit. So you could meditate. Somebody wanted you to like have faith that they was going to do something. Like what? Five of Pentacles. Yeah. Because somebody thought that they could confuse you, period. You're not confused. You're not confused. That's why you never came toward this person. You're not confused. Yeah, Page of Cups. I'm telling this person holds back communication to pull you in. This is an energy vampire. Page of Cups, King of Pentacles, Four of Swords. Yeah. Somebody could drink something, Page of Cups, and then go to sleep, go meditate. Yeah. To somebody drink something and then they astral project. It feel like King of Pentacles. Substances. Somebody could use substances they put in liquid, then they go to sleep to astral project. Ace of Wands, Three of Wands. This could be somebody could drink something and then go to like lay down, masturbate, then astral travel. Somebody do something weird with like telepathically. And they pull on their lustful energy, their sexual energy, or they do something here, to get themselves out of body. It feels like. So this is how they was doing it. The Star, the Fool, the Star, Six of Wands. Cause somebody just wanted success. They wanted to be the victor, the winner. Somebody have knowledge or something. They juggling. Yeah, Two of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. Somebody don't know what they want. They just do shit and hope it sticks, but they're reckless about it. They're really reckless with their energy. That could be why somebody could have like attachments, like demonic attachments, because they be out in the astrals. Somebody do weird stuff, and when you do that, and that's your tool to like go project or whatever, you want to attach like incubus and succubus energies to you. They feed off of that. Don't you know that? Like somebody don't know that, or they didn't, or they didn't care. They're just an incubus or a succubus energy because they have that on them. They kept doing it, Two of Pentacles, maybe because they kept doing it. So somebody now has attachments. They use that energy to go project in the first place. So something's attached to them that's making their energy weird. You could know that about this person. Like, this person weird. I'm not gonna be on here all night with this weird ass person, okay? Anyway, let's wrap this up because I hate leaving on like a suspension note. Like I don't want to just leave it like that. Like that's not enough. Like child. So they can't hold you to something or whatever. Two of Wands, the Sun. So somebody's moving forward happily. You're done. Yeah. And somebody's in despair. They're exposed. They're gonna have to move on. They're gonna have to think of a plan or something to move on because they're exposed. This is never gonna work. What else? The world, something's over. It's in its completion. The people, somebody could be seeing somebody differently. Like, what's the world with the hangman? The King of Wands. Yeah, they see this person differently. Like, yeah. Something could have awakened this King of Wands. Ooh, Queen of Wands. So there's a new cycle here of now these people could see each other, the hangman, King of Wands, Queen of Wands, or somebody stuck in a cycle. What's the hangman? The Emperor, Queen of Swords. So the King of Wands, Queen of Wands, the Emperor, Queen of Swords. Now they see this person differently. Something's complete. They see they got the full picture, the world with the hangman. King of Wands, Queen of Wands, the Emperor, Queen of Swords. Now somebody see what you were saying. Callous. I heard callous, death. That's why something over. So you could be in this Emperor energy now. Like you're leading something. Death. You're in control. They see that. They see that you're in control. So it's the death to a 10 of cups. Somebody, a family situation, a happily ever after for somebody that's not gonna get their wishes, something like that. Who this King of Wands, Queen of Wands? This could be people who are seen publicly, or the public could even be seeing these two people differently. What's the King of Wands, Queen of Wands? This could be a known, publicly known couple that's seeing something differently, or they're seen differently. 7 of Cups, the Chariot. They're trying to figure out how to remove obstacles. The Moon, behind the scenes, they trying to figure some shit out how to remove obstacles. 7 of Cups. They're fucking delirious. Somebody's delirious. What's the Moon? Yeah, the Hierophant in reverse, Knight of Cups. The Hierophant in the reverse. Somebody don't have the knowledge, the teaching. Knight of Cups. They're not getting, they don't have the belief. Their beliefs are falling apart. Somebody is not a teacher, not a spiritualist. The Moon, somebody's not a spiritualist. Knight of Cups. What's Knight of Cups? Somebody don't have the knowledge. Knight of Cups of love, judgment in the reverse. Somebody had a false judgment, poor judgment about love. 5 of Wands in the reverse. They can't fight this. They can't fight love. They made a bad decision. They can't fight this. The Moon, the Hierophant in reverse. Knight of Cups. They can't sweet talk somebody into a bad decision. They can't fight it. Somebody's not going to be in a bad decision. Somebody's not going to make the wrong choice. The Moon. Somebody could be in like a dark night of the soul, or they're questioning their beliefs or how they see stuff. 2 of Cups, the Devil, because karmic love, something that somebody's not married, somebody's not going to get married. The Hierophant in the reverse. Somebody's not married. They're not going to get married. Somebody sees somebody as karmic. 6 of Cups. Yeah, somebody's a past life karmic. That's how somebody is seen. Yeah, this Emperor. They're seen as a past life karmic. 3 of Pentacles. What's the 3 of Pentacles? Somebody worked with a Queen of Wands, compromised with the, yeah, this is who they worked with. They worked with this Queen of Wands and King of Wands. They collaborated. This past life Emperor, past life karmic, collaborated with a Queen of Wands and King of Wands. 8 of Wands strength to send energy. They thought they were stronger in numbers. They thought they'd be energetically strong against you. That's why they work with these people. Okay, so this is a past life karmic. That's how you see them. So they're trying to figure out how to remove something because they don't know something's not a spiritual union. The Hierophant, somebody's not going to marry this past life karmic. They're not. Ten of Cups. What's the Ten of Cups? You're not going to marry that person. Ten of Cups. Seven of Cups. That's an illusion. Y'all are not even. Yeah. Somebody cut through the confusion. Ain't no happily ever after. Or a family was confused and see the truth. It's a lot of people gaining clarity that something was an illusion or they're happily ever after. That was an illusion. Somebody painted an illusion here to these people, or they trying to paint an illusion over you. They're a past life karmic. They just are. They're a past life karmic. They are not your divine person or whatever this is. Yeah, Eight of Swords. Somebody tried to restrict the truth. A family is confused why somebody tried to restrict the truth or why somebody is trapped. They was confused. A family was confused why somebody was trapped. It's because they're a karmic. Six of Pentacles. Why somebody wasn't receiving something? Yeah, Ace of Cups. Love. Five of Swords. Why they couldn't cause warfare? Or why they have to stop? Ace of Pentacles. A gift, a blessing. Eight of Cups. Because the gift walked away. Somebody walked away with the gift. They received it when somebody betrayed them. Seven of Swords. Because somebody manipulated the situation. So somebody walked away with their gift. That's why they get to go free. That's why they were granted safe passage, clemency, whatever this was, is because somebody's a past life karmic. They're not a divine person. Queen of Cups, divine femme, Queen of Cups is the Queen of Pentacles. That's why you're the Queen of Pentacles. That's why you get to walk into abundance. That's why you get a new opportunity. Yeah, and lay the burden down. This could be financial burdens. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles, Nine of Swords. Somebody worried about what you're gonna build. They worry about what you're gonna build now that you've released this karmic contract. What are you going to build now? They're worried about it. They're scared. Yeah, Seven of Swords, but they being quiet about it. They're moving in silence about how heartbroken they are to realize, or you realizing that they're a past life karmic. We're going to pull more on them two later. I got to go eat. Love y'all. Bye.